diamonds. 103 diamonds is what you are getting. In this beautiful sterling silver piece, unless you choose the 14 karat gold plated over sterling. 5 easy payments of $47.80. It is the Filigree Pave ring, J345931. $239 for this ring is shocking to me, given its size, given the statement. And I feel like almost for the first time today, like those of you who are tuning in because you're a big time gemstone jewelry lover, your wait has been worth it, because here it is.
Diamonds, diamonds, and
Yes.
diamonds. This is really one of those
That's what the show's about.
wow showstopper pieces. You know, 1/3 of a carat of white diamonds. Look at that. You have that large pillow of diamonds, domed pillow just in the center of the ring. And then look what the designer did here. I love what she did. She did 4 sections on the outside, filled with pave, but it didn't stop there. She put that beautiful twisted rope border around the center and around the outside. But that little touch of design work that she put on the side, I think is just what really sets us apart. There is a diamond on all 4 corners.
We noticed
of the
that
outside.
yesterday during our meeting.
It's
We
really,
both grabbed it and
it's
looked at
brilliant. This designer is so talented. She is just absolutely amazing. And when we saw the design for this ring, we were like, wow. You know, should we do it in gold? Should we do it in silver?
Yes.
Because it is a very special design. We thought, you know what, let's do it in silver. Silver Day is coming up. Perfect. You can do a lot of diamonds. You can do a great look. And look at it all the way down the split shank. You have that beautiful texture. But do you see the diamond? Look at it on each, at the end. You have
I'll
it
show
on,
you a close-up too.
Yeah.
So so many of them, they just spill over onto the sides, but that rope texture almost adds this kind of Italian design element to it and makes it even more couture, even more premier for you. Look at it in real life. It is so densely packed with those diamonds. And I'll turn it to the side so you can kind of, well, first of all, appreciate that little single stone that you see there. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, like 12, 3, 6, and 9. And the rope texture, which also on the split shank is going to provide balance for you, because remember, we are talking about a boulder design. So over a 1/2 inch from top to bottom. So we risk, right, imbalance if we don't have support. But because you've got that nice wide split shank, leaves it open, makes it comfortable, but also provides the balance for you. And look at the height of those stones. So they're pave at an angle, as Peyton said, that's always trickier to do. But the payoff is big, because every time I move it, different stones are dancing and singing. So there is no avoiding the sparkle. It always comes to life. And then here it is on.
Significant ring. You know, can we show the underside? Because you know
Sure.
what? On a ring of this importance, we always want to do an under gallery, because the under gallery sets it apart. It sets it up to a higher standard, and it makes it more comfortable. So here we did a honeycomb under gallery, because you really want to see the beautiful diamonds, the back end. You want the light to go through the diamonds, but you also want to be very comfortable when you put it on. And you know, when we started working on this design and the designer showed us the original design, we thought, you know what, this almost looks like a ring that you've had in your family for years.
It does.
That you
It's
can
an
pass it
heirloom
down.
quality.
That you know your mother had it. And you know what, it's going to be just as timely when you pass it to your daughter or to your granddaughter. Or to your great-granddaughter. It's going to be just as beautiful and timeless.
Yeah, so they are absolutely of those heirloom quality. And I keep going back to, you know, today is Big Bonanza. It's the big silver sale. And I bet a lot of you didn't even expect to see diamonds today, because we're talking about sterling silver. The irony for me is that in every way we maintain the beauty of it being set in 14 karat white or yellow gold and maintain the affordability, but we're still talking about precious metal. So for a lot of you, this isn't even a compromise. This instead means it's attainable, where before it was only an aspiration. And to remind you, Affinity diamonds are our genuine line of real diamonds that we, and by we I mean mostly Peyton, have hand selected. And now the challenge becomes, how do we bring you different designs without making them so crazy that it's not timeless, right? So here is a true timeless design, so much so that you would even call it vintage or heirloom, with that powerful, densely packed diamond presence, the luxury of true diamonds, with the affordability of sterling silver. You get this home for $47.80. I feel like people have to be ordering who have been waiting for that 20th anniversary ring, that, you know, commemorating something truly special that you thought you were going to have to scrimp and save for. Now you don't.
No, you don't. You have this number of diamonds, and it's also not just the number of diamonds, it's the quality of the
Quality.
diamonds, but also
point.
how they're set and the dimension of the ring. And when you see this, you have that large pillow of diamonds up top, curved down. Then you have that beautiful twisted rope. And then you have each of those sections, again, just covered with diamonds, and then more twisted rope. And then you have that touch of diamond on each corner, on 12, 3, 6, and 9, because that's what's so important, that design work.
And is that?
Yeah.
Okay, so all these diamonds are full cut. Incredible. So you get maximum sparkle on this one, high number of stones, third of a carat, but I say that and pause for a second because it looks like so much more than that, on 5 easy payments of $47.80. Top find, if you see that on your screen or you're wondering what that means, throughout our 24 hours of jewelry, there's only a handful of pieces that we feel officially most excited about. The ones that we feel, I love how Pat James Dementry puts it. She goes, if this were an actual store and we had shop windows, these would be the pieces that we put in the shop windows, kind of get you to come in. I'm like, that's exactly it, right? It's the ones that we as a staff and our buyers go, make sure you let her know this is important. Make sure you let her know this is one of the most exciting pieces. And certainly from a value standpoint, it absolutely is. Diamonds for $47.80 a month, and not just a little itty bitty. The big, powerful presence of it that makes you feel like you spent so much more, but without the regret after the fact. It's J345931. So, not entirely sure that we'll have a full presentation on this. Because of the popularity of baguettes, I want to give